All right. So I've made a deal with the dealer, and we have this set up over here. This is the Fast Track 150. It is a 168 horsepower tractor. So it's got more horsepower than the other ones that we were dealing with by about 50, 60 horsepower. So this should help us pull that pallet trailer when we're pulling not pallet trailer, but the trailer with the stuff. With the pellets, and it's gonna be pretty heavy, so we need to be able to pull it up and down these hills. So I wanted something with a little bit more horsepower to keep it moving. So that'll do us there. And then we also have this Fendt. This was on sale, used. This was used in Holland, I believe. This is the owned by Dutch Farmers Incorporated, and you can see there's their symbol, and it's a 939. It brings, I think, over 500 horsepower to the table. So this has plenty of horsepower for what we need to do for the mowing. So we're going to go ahead and use this for our mowing, and also for our bale collecting, or the it's not bale collecting, but the straw harvests premios. So now we have more equipment we need to buy, but we're going to have to get a loan out first. So we're going to visit the bank. So let's run over to the farm and grab our pickup truck, and we'll run down to the bank here. I'll be right back. I'm going to head over to the farm, and we'll see you there. It's not picking up for some reason. All right, so we are here, and I borrowed $1.5 million from the bank. And now we're going to run over to the dealership and buy some more stuff. We've also got some land we've got to buy, and here we go. Ooh, that pickup truck looks just like mine. No, don't turn so tight. So we were able to do it. They said we could do it, and we did it. $1.5 million loan. That's crazy talk, but I'm not very good at driving this pickup. So the first thing that we want to talk to with the dealer is this. I want to get a fifth wheel put into my pickup truck. So I need to find it. I think it's under miscellaneous. There it is. There we go. I don't know if it'll work with this pickup, but if it does, we'll just... Well, otherwise I have a pickup truck that it'll work with, but... So let's see if this hitches up. If not, we might even go with a truck. I have to decide whether I want to do with that. Oops. Does this work? Yep, it does. So that puts a fifth wheel on our truck, and we have a trailer that we can use to move stuff around if we need to. So that means we're going to pick up this then. We're going to get a gooseneck trailer here to move our forklift around, and we can use it to move other equipment around too, but this is cheaper than buying a full-size semi-truck. Though these waggle loaders are great too. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So we're going to grab, let's see, where is it? There it is. It's just standard is fine. Okay. So we can use this to deliver our pallets. We can also use it to move our forklift around. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Back out here. And this is we're gonna still use this. I'm not leaving with it, but it's gonna go over here for now. So there's that. I'm gonna dump that down. We're also gonna need a front loader skid steer type deal. So we're gonna buy one of these. Yep. And we're gonna buy this. Yep. And we're gonna buy forklift for it. And we're going to need to buy our baling device. So this is the Premios. This is what our business is really pretty much based on here. It's by Corona, and the Primos basically turns straw and hay into pellets. The other thing we need for that, though, we're going to have to. There's some supplies that we need for it. So we need to get Oh, shoot, wrong button. We have to fill it with molasses. We'll buy 2 pallets full. And then we also are going to have to get a water trailer from the animal department. Though we could go, yeah, just this is fine. We don't. It doesn't take that much water. This will last like a couple months. So we can put that water in there, and so that's our setup for that. I'm going to grab. Let's see. We're going to load this up and go up to the land that we're going to buy. So yeah, this is a great DLC. I love playing with this. So grab that. We still need to save about $400,000 for the factory. It's pretty expensive. I think we'll put this on one side, and then we'll put the molasses on the other side here. Drop that right there. We'll put it on a little bit more. I don't want to hang it off over the road. And then we'll get over here and get our forklift and get the molasses. And I think we should be able to sell directly from that trailer without having to unload the pallets, but we'll see. There we go. This is where I have problems with this DLC. The pallets don't always work. Okay, there we go. We got it on. Good, okay, good. Sometimes I can't get the pallets all the way on the front loader. I'm going to turn it here. There we go. So the molasses goes up here, and what the molasses does is it basically just sticks it all together, right? So we'll get this all set up. All right. Oh, I'm going to bonk into that. Great. And that should be everything that we need on this trailer, including the pallets. And we'll sell these and put them up to market and see how they do. Very sticky. Yeah, molasses is pretty dang sticky. Now the hard part is I don't think I'm going to be able to get this on here this trip. Unless, you know what, I could do this. I'm going to do this a little bit different. We're going to get stuck. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put a strap on that first pallet here. Where are the straps? Why can't I strap it? Oh, maybe the shovel makes the straps go away. Weird. Usually there's straps I can put on here, but I guess not. That sucks. I think because I have that shovel on the other side, it's throwing the straps off, but we'll just have to be very careful. It's not on yet. Don't stick. I'm using my very carefully honed RC skills to minutely control this. It's funny, I learned how to fly RC airplanes with a program called Clearview RC. And it required you to use an Xbox joystick, or if you had like $100, you could buy a controller to practice with on the PC. But I didn't have $100, so I used my Xbox controller. It's on stick. Come on. And so I got used to flying RC airplanes and stuff with a Xbox controller. And what's funny is when you actually get to the real RC controllers, they're much more forgiving. They're not nearly as touchy as an Xbox controller. So I was actually able to fly very handily once I got to the real RC airplanes because I'd been trained on a very sensitive, device, and then I got to the sticks, and you can really move the sticks quite a bit, without causing the airplane to kind of go crazy. Okay, so that's that. Let's go ahead and roll this up. We're going to go to buy a piece of land and get, whoops, I forgot to turn the lights off. There we go. Don't knock it off. Those things hit the butt. All right, so we're going to drive up. I'll drive carefully because I don't want anything to fall off the trailer. The good news is we don't have very far to go. So you guys get to see where our new home is going to be. Like I said, home is still going to be across the street at the farm, but officially, our new digs are going to be here. Our business is going to be located up on top of this hill. So we're going to buy this. It is $11,000 to buy this land. We just bought it. It's ours. Sweet. Good deal, you know. And we're gonna come on, get up the hill. You can do it. You can see here I've already got one of the trailers up here. We're just gonna pull over to the side here as we lay out our DLC here. We're gonna, you know, there we go. I'm gonna build most of it back there, but all right. So now we're gonna walk over to the farm and grab the JCB tractor, and we're gonna use that to get water. And then I think we have water here, but I don't. It could be fertilizer too. I don't know. There at the sale point, there's water on the map. I found it last night. So let's go ahead and grab the water trailer and bring that up, and we can also bring the Primos up. And we're gonna get the Primos into action here once we've got the farm built, or the manufacturing facility put together here. So we're going to run around with this JCB. So once again, this JCB is part of the Modern Classics DLC, which is available from FarmSim still. Unfortunately, it's one of those DLCs that's not available through Steam. So if you download it, make sure you keep your password and you keep the email and you save the download, because I found, like with FarmSim 15, Giants has pulled all of the links to the FarmSim 15 DLC. So if you have FarmSim 15 DLC that you bought off the Giants website, you can no longer access it. I find that really super annoying, but it's how they've decided to do things. So who am I to talk? But I'm not super happy with the way they did that, because as you guys have been seeing, I've been playing 15 again, and I'm missing some of my DLCs because I got them through the Giants website. I can no longer download them from Giants. So make sure you save your downloads and keep backups of all of the DLCs. If you buy this or you buy the Aerosoft one, I would keep a backup copy, and make sure you keep your email with your receipt, like the number. Oh, we gotta get water. Sorry, I forgot. I'll fill this up. Woo! It looked flat, but it wasn't. So if you're in Shamrock Valley, if you ever find yourself here and you're finding, hey, I need some water for my farm, there is a water tank back here. I know it's with the fertilizer stuff, and I'm thinking that the one on mine is also like this, but that blue container you can also pull water from. So oops. So we're going to fill that up, and while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and get the... Now, one of the reasons why I like this tractor is because it is reversible. So we can mow and ted at the same time, which is what we're going to do right now. We're going to buy a set of mowers, and we're also going to buy a set of... let's see, we need to get a tedder. We need this coon tedder that's 8.7 meters. That's good. And then we also need a set of mowers. We're going to buy these right here, the Pottinger set that we can hook to the front of the tractor, well, the back of the tractor. But so what do we got here? Make sure I got everything good. And we're also going to get a windrower. Because we're going to need that. Perfect. Okay, so cool. That's pretty much our mowing setup, and I'm going to flip this tractor around. I think is it Control B? Yeah. So it's going to steer weird. It's going to look weird to you guys, but this is how it works. So I'm going to put this tedder on the front. Put the hazards on for safety. And we're going to grab this, and we're going to move our Primos up to the hill. I'm having a hard time getting in on the angle here. Come on. There we go. Nope. Ah! I have skunked both ways. Darned if I do, darned if I don't. Come on, hook this up. I know it can. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it can't. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure this can hitch up to this front hitch, but maybe not. Well, I suppose I can just do it the other way then. Hang on. We'll turn the seat back around. Okay. So probably because of the because it's got a power takeoff. Oh, I ran the motor over. There's not a whole lot of space to work at this dealership. I always find myself clunking into stuff. Come on. We'll back our way out here. All right, so we're going to back up here, and then we're going to head up the hill. And I think we pretty much have everything that we need. We'll hold on to the money for a little bit longer, but I'll start paying back some of the loan as quickly as possible to get the... Hey, there's been an accident. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to turn the traffic off and reset it, though. Honestly, it's not a bad thing. Never seen them do that before. Oh, Farm Sim, you're so silly. Look at all the smoke coming out of that tractor. It's a messy tractor. So we're going to dump this here. Dump this here. We're going to start and go into the menu and turn traffic off. Traffic off. We'll turn it back on. Where's traffic? Did I miss it? Traffic, there it is, off. And then we can turn it back on again. I don't love the traffic, but, you know, it makes it a little bit more realistic feeling. Okay, so we're going to run down and pick up the other items for this. I like this tractor because it does move out pretty well. Top speed 40 miles per hour, which is pretty good for a dang tractor. Why is this guy stopped? What's he doing? And we're going to have another traffic jam, so I might just turn the traffic off and leave it off. I hate to do that, but... Okay, so we're going to turn our seat around again. And we're going to... drive this way. Drive this way! Pick our mowers up, and this guy will be ready to run. I'm just going to leave him hooked up because, well, actually, no, we're not because we need to run the Primos. So, but this is how we're going to run this because the weight then is on the back where the engine is, and it balances out. So you can run a mower on a pair of mowers on the front, and we're going to run the tedder on the back, and then we'll come back and windrow with the JCB. Come on, this is hard to back up. So if you guys have never seen a tractor do the reverse steering before, here's your opportunity. It's pretty sweet. The traffic has had a coronary. It is on freeze mode. Okay, so we're done with this, and we're going to pull this up here. Now we're getting ready to put everything together. So let's pull this here. There we go. Well, that shut off nice and fast. So we're going to grab the JCB and bring it back up. This tractor has such a terrible turn radius. Shocking for a pretty tractor. Ah, we'll see you, Lieutenant Poker. Have a great night. All right, going on up the hill. With our little JCB, this is the tractor that really kind of fits this map, so. Nope. I have a question coming in from Twitch from Jeremy saying, don't you have to use the brake to drive and the gas to go backwards? Nope. When you flip the tractor around, the controls remain the same. Forward is gas and brake is backwards. So you don't have to revert. The controls stay the same for you as the driver. It doesn't flip around. Okay, so we are up here on the hill. I'm going to go ahead and turn traffic back off again because obviously we're having a problem. And then we're going to go ahead and go into the menu here, and we're going to start buying the factory pieces. So we have our placeables is where we're going to go. I got a couple different things. No, stop it. What are you doing? The placeables is what we go to here. Let me think. I think we have everything we need. You know, what's one of those things where I'm going to buy all this stuff and then be like, oh, I forgot so-and-so. There's 2 hulls that we're going to buy. They're matching hulls. They cost a little bit more, but I like the fact that they match. I wish this wasn't so expensive, but I've always wanted to see what it looks like, too. No, what are you doing? Forget it. I'm putting the joystick down and doing this by hand. Placeables. So we're going to go right here and buy this. This is the big haul, okay? And we're going to put this one, we're going to rotate it, and I want to get a different. Why is it over there? What are you doing? Those are the 2 front doors. So this is the back of the facility is going to go right over here. Now, I'm curious to see what the empty hall looks like. If we can use it as a storage hall or if we need to build. I think we're going to put this over here like this. So we're going to do this right here. And then we have this other building here, and they have an empty hall. We're going to back out. We're look at. I don't know what this has in it. It looks like if I it's just empty. Okay, I wish it wasn't so expensive, but I want to match the building, so we're going to go ahead and in real life it would cost that much. This is going to be where we can store things in here. We can also keep all of our equipment in here. So we're going to do this right. Should we do it like this? No, we'll do it here. There we go. And then we're going to need to put some sell points around the map. So we're going to go down to the towns, and we're going to just hit each town and put a sell point. And we're going to put that. The sell point for this one's going to go into town. And what this does is this gives us a place to sell our pallets. We want to put it somewhere like marketable where the people are going to be, shopping. So the people of the town come here. We're going to, we'll do it like that right there. So people can come to our little markets and buy them. Take a look at the map. There's another town, I think, this way. And that's really where we want to sell stuff is in the towns. There's a factory down there. We don't want that. We want places where people live. And this gives us a couple different sell points to work with. There's some homes. There's another town. I don't think, can we cross the river? I was hoping to be able to put it on this side, but there's not, I don't see there's access, there's an access road here. There we go, it goes into town. And let's find a good place to set up shop. No, nothing there. Maybe outside the local church. Can we use your yard to... I don't see anything there. There's really no shops in this town. That's kind of rough. But maybe this would be kind of... The biogas plant would not be a good place, but the port might be a good place too, because we could sell it to people coming to the port. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. We could work it out with the church to get a portion of the... here's a parking lot, though. This is kind of like people would come here, maybe. The local feed store. Can't be placed here. Can't be placed here. What over here? You really only have to have one of these. I just kind of thought it'd be fun to have two, like to have a second location where we sell our products. But it doesn't look like we can place anything on this specific factory, so maybe they'll let us. Maybe they'll let us set up. Oh, they do. They let us set up out front. So There you go, Osa. You've turned the tide. There we go. Okay, so that's good. So we've got our 2 buildings built, and we've got we still need to put in a shop to work on our tractors, right? So the stuff, like if we need to change stuff around, it's free. We still need to put in a washer. So we need a shop. There we go. Oh, we got to go all the way back. Oh, hang on, let me hop out of this and get into one of my tractors. I think this will bring the sales thing back, but I don't know for a fact. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. We're going to put the shop. I can't see with the building in the way. We're going to put our little shop here. And we're going to put our washer here. Good. Okay, so we have everything that we need pretty much at this point to get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this stuff put away, and then we will wait, what did I just build? Okay, that was it. Okay. So here's the halls. Like, I'm just going to kind of tour you guys around a little bit. This is an empty hall where we can store our tractors and our equipment. And then over next door here is the actual facility where we will be building, or we'll be making pallets. We still have some fields to buy and sell, and then we'll start paying that loan back. So there we go, though. But so what happens is when we bring the pallets in, or bring the pellets in, I'm sorry, we drive them into here and, back up with that trailer and dump them into here. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't get a bigger, Jeremy was suggesting I get a larger tipper, but one of the reasons why I stayed with that smaller tipper is because, first of all, it's hilly here, so it's hard to pull heavy tippers. Secondly, it's hard to get the bigger tippers into this building and to dump. So I want that smaller tipper in here. And then over here, we're going to use the JCB to load all the product that we've gotten over into the machine. And this is where the pallets are made. It puts them in baggies. And then it puts them on pallets, and the pallets come out over here. And then we load them onto our flatbed trailer, and we sell them at the sell points. So that should be the process here. That's why I wanted to get that straw done before I sold those fields, though, because I knew the straw coming off would give us money for crops. So I wanted to do that smaller setup. So we're going to go ahead and pull the mowers in here. We're not going to mow yet. Oh, no. So let's see. Can we lower that? Only if I unfold it. Might need to put it on the JCB maybe. So we might have to just drop these outside. That sucks. I want them to be parked inside, but that's not part of the plan there. Having that not fit. But do my plans ever work? No, they don't. Let's try to put these on the back of the JCB and see if we can't get them through the door. This hopefully will hold them a little bit lower. This tractor doesn't have as big wheels, so I'm hoping that this will be a little bit lower, but it doesn't look like it is. Yeah, I think that's what's going to have to happen. Son of a biscuit. Nope, they're going to break. Okay. So if I take this, isn't there a raise and lower mower V? Yeah, it unfolds it, unfortunately. Lame. What good is our $175,000 building if I can't put a mower in it? But okay, we'll have to park the mowers. You know it's going to bother the crap out of me. You guys know me too well to know that that's not going to work. We're going to do this. So we'll put this here. Yep. And we'll just we're going to park that underneath there. Actually, in real life, you probably wouldn't want mowers to be inside, but whoop, boink. Okay, well, there's that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take this over here. this fit? Yeah, those came under. Good. Oh, just. All right, there we go. Park that there. And we're going to put this back into forward driving mode. Control B. There we go. While it's doing that, we're going to run this. We're going to run this guy over to the water trailer. Going to bring that over here. And we're going to take this over here, and we're going to grab, what else do we have to go in? The tedder has to go away. So we'll put the tedder over by the windrower. The tedder is actually going to be used in harmony with the mowers. So, nah, I'm still going to put it in here, though. So the good thing is we can use the JCB to kind of like pull things in and out of here because it's smaller, so it's a little bit easier to get things in and out. Back, grab that, and we're going to grab the big tractor here and come back and get our Primos. That's right. The JCB is the yard goat. So we're going to pull this up next to the water tank, and we're going to fill up our Primos with water. So we're servicing that right now. And that should be full. And so now we're going to take we're going to pull our water trailer over here. We'll park it on this side. There we go. Now I think that gooseneck trailer might have to park outside. I don't know that we'll be able to fit that in through these doors. The tipper might have to park outside too, which is not a big deal. But let's go ahead and grab this, and we'll pull that up. All right. And we're going to, I guess we'll unload this here, though this is not, the JCB is not going to go here, but we're going to unload the stuff here. Bonk. That thing's a little bit short. Oh, I got too close. Oh. Come on. There we go. That's exactly what I was trying to do. That worked out perfectly. It's really hard to pull pallets off the top of each other, especially these. The DLC pallets do not work well when they're double stacked like that. Because I put the shovel on there, I can't get the zip ties to work. Oh, come on. There we go. Those are never going to come off those forks. All right, so we're going to come over here and we're going to fill up the Primos. So once again, we'll hop in here and we'll put the molasses in. There we go. So we're full of molasses. I like the little molasses sound that they made for this. And I'm going to put the molasses over on the side here. Shh, don't tell anyone. Dang it, we're never going to get this off. That's the problem with this DLC, and this is a problem that we've had. Let me see if I can scrape it off on the wall. If it gets stuck to the forks, you're really kind of skunked unless you have something to scrape it on. So I'm going to push this back. And I went too low on the forks. You know, that is something that they've kind of fixed in 19. Kind of. Not perfectly, but they've kind of fixed it. Come on, back up straight, you goofball. Oh, jeez. All right, so we're going to grab this last pallet. And I'm not totally straight on, but nope, still not got it. Don't stick. I don't know if they messed with the physics with these pallets and tried to make them a little bit stickier, but it didn't work. There we go. Those are on the right way, so they should come off fairly easily. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go out here and I'm going to put this pallet jacks over here, or the pallet forks over here by the machine. And then we're going to, well, the facility's already running. Listen to that. Costing me electricity. And he's going to be shoveling first, so we'll just keep that bucket on. And I'm going to go ahead and close this facility up because it'll. I mean, we'll be doing it soon, but. All right, so that's parked there. All right, and then. I don't remember what button it is that closes the doors. I think it's left that. Did that do it? Yep, that did it. So we're closing that one. And we're going to close this up. There we go. So we put those away for the night, and we're going to go ahead and park this. I want to put this trailer. I think this trailer will fit through that door, but we'll see. It may not. This pickup truck is so touchy on the gas. Like I can't find that like happy medium of just barely on. It's just like go, go, go. So we're going to pull this in here. Nope. Dang it. Come on. There we go. Oh, good. I'm glad that fits in there. I was thinking it wasn't going to, but it does. All right, so we're just going to park this for now. Okay. What else is out here still? We've got the Premios and the tipper. And that's it. I think the tipper will fit in, actually. After seeing that fit in, I think the tipper will go in, too. So we're going to go ahead and get this, and we're going to grab our tipper. And here's where the Primos becomes our harvester, if you will. That's why it's so expensive, because it does what a harvester does. So, all right, folks. So those of you on YouTube that are watching, hopefully you enjoyed this episode as we got the farm set up. In the next episode, we will be out there actually pulling the material that we harvested off the field. So that straw is going to come off, and we're going to make a series of pallets and sell them. And then we're going to sell those fields and buy some more grass fields, and we're going to then take those fields, and we're going to make hay, and we're going to sell the hay pellets. So it has the same purpose, basically the same price as the straw. I might, as we make money, we may buy another harvester and, seeding kit and buy some more fields. But to start with, we're going to just do the grass. So have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Straw Harvest DLC on, what's the name of this map? Make hay while the sun shines. What is the name of this map? Oh, my gosh. Oh, Shamrock something. Oh my gosh. Shamrock Valley? I don't know. Whatever. On Shamrock Valley. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you next time.